Okay, welcome back to the Civ 5 Let's Play series. Alright, so last turn we went through, last video we went through and we fought against some barbarians, and our city expanded. I don't know if you noticed that. At the bottom right here there'll be a green thing with a dude's head on it, and that means that one of your cities increased in population. Now, one thing I forgot to explain is, what are barbarians? I didn't see them when we were making the civilization. You know, when we were making this map, nothing said barbarian on it about civilizations. So, what barbarians are, they're randomly generated, computer, AI generated, whatever you want to call it, players. And they'll have random camps, they're not controlled by anything, and they really just are there to attack or to be attacked by. They affect all other civilizations, so anywhere else on the map that there's a civilization, they're fighting off barbarians as well. Later on in the game, barbarians will be obsolete and you won't have to worry about them. But early on to middle part of the game, you'll see them quite a bit actually. So I'm just go ahead and play through some more turns, and I'll stop when something else happens that needs to be explained. Explain keyboard shortcuts. Now, a unit needs orders, click it. Okay, so we can either use A to set him to alert, F to fortify him. Oops. Go ahead and click F. Now his next move will be to fortify. You can also use H to heal, M to move, and just pressing space will be the do nothing key. And then E is automated exploration. Alright? So I really just want him to heal, so I'll make him go over here, and the next turn I'll just press the H key to have him heal. Now when it says next turn on the bottom right, you can just hit the enter key to go to the next turn. Have a social policy that we can adopt. Just go ahead and click that, and at the beginning of the game you only have these 4 that you can adopt. Now each different social policy has a tier that you can develop, and then once you fully adopt all of that tier, it gives you another special ability. So adopting the first one allows you to build shrines and temples for piety, and then adopting all of them in the piety tree causes a great prophet to appear, and holy sites give +3 culture. I'm going to go ahead and go with liberty because it allows, it gives me +1 culture in every city. Actually, yeah, because I want some of the social policies there. Once you use up all your policy points, you can no longer, it'll lock everything, you won't be able to click the next policies. So go ahead and close that, and we'll continue on.
It is a dangerous world, and we are vulnerable to attack.
We have a worker, but have not improved any tiles yet. Our capital city has finished building a unit.
Okay, so they pretty much explained it all. Our city has finally finished building the worker. Obviously the production spot is empty now, but what we're going to do is going to go ahead and take care of the unit's worker. The best thing that you can do is have them automatically do whatever they need to do. That is literally the only thing that I ever do. So I'll hit automate for them, and I'll choose my next production. Now I could sit here and get another settler, which allows me to build another city, use a scout for exploration, a warrior for more combat. Can't build a caravan, it's grayed out because there's no available trade routes. Or I can go ahead and build a building. Now buildings give more bonuses. It costs me 1 gold per turn, but it gives me +2 culture. I don't really need culture right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and work on a settler. And we'll keep going.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
We got our next technology. Allows us to build granaries, which gives us more food. And of course, says you can build a shrine as well. We won't be building any shrines. Well, maybe we will. It all depends on how we go. But what we will be doing is allowing this to finish building the settler, and then we'll move on to the granary. Now, because we finished our research, we can click down here, choose research. We can just go ahead and click up here. Let's see, what do I want next? We got sailing now. We're not near any water at the moment, so we'll go ahead and skip that one for now. We'll go ahead and get some of these technologies out of the way. Let's go with archery.
City-states are small countries that are not competing to win the game. You may interact with them diplomatically, or you may go to war with them.
She couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Excuse me.
Oops. She was telling us there. So we've met Kuala Lumpur. Their trait is cultured. Their personality is neutral, and they don't give any research or resources, and they don't have any allies yet. So we're the first empire they've met. We got a gift of 30 gold. Cool. We can find them on the map, and we can talk to them again. So they're a cultured city-state. There'll be different ones like maritime or combat-based. But they're cultured, so they probably won't do much to us. We could do things like give them gifts to make them become our allies, protect them, or even declare war on them. And if we bully them, we can ask them for gold, but we're not going to do that. We're going to be friendly at first. And of course, it shows me my notification right there. And there's the horses that we were looking for. Alright, let's keep going.
You may want to consider this.
So, let's see what happened there. Go down here. Oh, and our unit is in the borders of a city-state. Your units can't pass through borders of other civilizations unless there's special circumstances. But when combat units enter civilization or city-states borders, this kind of went down a little bit. They're not too worried about it though. But you don't want to do that. You'll get people upset. And, oh, by the way, we're on turn 21. We're getting far, right? We're getting far. Alright, let's keep going. We'll review our civilization right quick. First, I'm going to show you a little tip and trick. To move the screen around, you can go to the borders. I have two screens set up, so when I do this, my cursor just goes off the screen. So what I do is I click part of the map and I drag around. And it allows me to move the map wherever I need it to go. You can also use the arrow keys, and they'll get you where you need to go as well. Alright, so our city's combat strength went up one. Ooh, cool. Our city's size is kind of stopped growing. That means we need more food, and as soon as this starts affecting us, it'll help us grow. So, see how our food's at 0? Yeah, it's not too good. It gets eaten by the citizens. So that's how your citizens are going to grow hungry. If your city can't produce enough food and you have too many citizens, then you get kind of screwed on that one. But there's different buildings that'll help you later on, like the granary, +2 food. So let's keep going. Well, We've
Приветствую тебя, незнакомец. Если твой ум и такт сравнимы с твоей привлекательностью, мы замечательно поладим.
What did she say, right? Well, luckily the people over there at the Civilization Developers Branch decided to put in the English titles, or whatever language you happen to be playing on, which, if you can understand me, is probably English. I don't know where you are. So it's a great thing about the internet. Everybody comes from all over the world. So what is this? This is when you talk to a different civilization. We've met Lady Catherine of Russia for the first time. Her thoughts of us are neutral. We haven't done anything that would make her mad at us or happy with us. She'll speak in her native language, and under here it'll say what she's saying. So she's cool. Over here we get different options. We can declare war on her. Don't want to do that yet. We can trade with her, we can demand stuff from her, or we can discuss stuff, so like declaring war on others, denouncing her, which I'll get into that later, making a friendship, and tell her not to settle near us. Or you can trade, and it'll show you different resources and different packs, and these are will be bills that you sign. Open borders allows them to pass through, and you can pass through theirs. It'll show their cities listed later on, how much gold they make per turn, and how much gold they have. Right? But I don't want to trade with her yet, so I'll just say goodbye. And then this is a great list that gets put out every once in a while. It's random. So the most literate people, that means how many technologies have they researched. We're number 3, but we're really tied for second out of 3. And somebody has one technology more than we do. But we haven't met them yet, so I don't know who they are. And the screen that you saw is a diplomatic trading screen. You can get back to there by clicking diplomacy and clicking the civilization's name. And we got another policy. So let's go ahead. I want We'll go ahead and go with citizenship for now. It gives us another citizen.
Only one military unit can occupy a tile at a time.
Like he said, unfortunately we don't have another military unit, so I don't know why he's telling us that. But also these can only occupy one tile at a time. You can't have them stack and do something faster. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it at turn 25. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned a lot, and we'll come up and continue on the next video. Thanks.